Hey guys, this is Juniper Gaming and I'm Josh K bringing you the pre-game show for the JFL. Here for you today, the game of the week is going to be the Long Island Lions at the Orlando Wave, an NFC East divisional matchup. So this is expected to be a good game, and I'll show you here today who is starting for the Lions this week. And we have Dane Smith, the best quarterback in the league and 97 overall, starting this week. Last week he threw four touchdowns, only 2 picks for about 250 yards around there. So we're expecting him to play just as well this week. So here we have the starting halfback, Cordavius Wynn, 79 overall. And their fullback, we have Dyron Strong, 55 overall. And here we have their 2 starting wide receivers, Brandon Brown and Cystic Docious, who are coming off of hot streaks, as last week they caught 2 touchdown passes from Dane Smith. So we'll be looking for them to do good too, as well as the slot receiver, Keyshawn Bernard. Brown is at 94 overall, Docious is at 87, and Bernard is 84. So now we'll go to the tight end. We have Trayton Norte, or whatever, sorry, I'm butchering these names here, who is a 98 overall. So he's definitely going to be involved in the passing game this week. Expect him to catch a lot of passes, break a lot of tackles, all that good receiving stuff. So now we'll hop over to left tackle. We have Benjamin Crane, 79 overall. And now the starting left guard, we have Brendan Sampson, who is at 82 overall. And the starting center, we have AJ Clay, who is a 96 overall, hoping to protect the quarterback in this game so he can make all those touchdown throws. So at right guard, we're going to have Ibrahim Seastruck, who is a 70 overall. And the right tackle is going to be Zachary Justice, who is an 88 overall. So now moving over to the defense, we have Jabril Cox at the starting left end, who is a 93 overall. And the starting right end is Stacolian Jones, who is a 98 overall. So both of the defensive ends are going to be playing a major role on the defense this week, as they'll be hoping to stop some running plays as well as some passing plays, even passing plays. So here we have Bryce Steemel and Dante Watson, who are the starting defensive tackles for the Lions this week, as they are a 4-3. And now going to the left outside linebacker, we have Trace Taylor. And the middle linebacker is Damon DeRise, who was the defensive player of the week for the NFC, with, believe, a sack and I think 15 tackles. So we'll be looking for him to do good this week. And the right outside linebacker is D'Ambrose Saint, who is going to need to really pull something together, seeing his low overall. Hopefully he's underrated and he'll play better than he's rated. So now we'll hop over to their cornerbacks. We have Dalton Willis and Javaris Cox, 91 overall and 90. These two are hoping to shut down the passing play for the Wave. And the free safeties, we have Jamarcus Carlin, the starting free safety, and the strong safety, we have Jawan Cobb, who is a 61 overall. So the safeties aren't that great, but hopefully the defense will be able to stop plays anyway. So now their kicker, Ben Scott, 90 overall, and their punter, J.W. Gibson, who is cold currently, that is a 72 overall. So now their kick returning and punt returning specialists, we have Keyshawn Bernard and Brandon Brown. And their kickoff to start guy is Ben Scott, of course, and their long snapper is the second string tight end, Philip Rogers, who was a 66 overall. And the third down running back is Rashawn Abdullah. So now we'll move on to the player roles for the Lions. And as you look right here, we have Justice as a deep threat, Cox as an Ironman and defensive playmaker, Bernard as a return specialist, McCoy, who's injury prone, and Damon DeRise, who is a playoff performer. Dane Smith is the quarterback of the future and a playoff performer as well. Justice is injury prone. Norte, the tight end, is the go-to guy as well as an offensive playmaker, and Rogers, the tight end, is injury prone. And Brandon Brown is the go-to wide receiver guy, and he is also an offensive playmaker. So that's the player roles, and now we'll head to their injuries in just a second, and we'll see who's hurt. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble with this. I'm trying to find the injuries. There it is. Great. So we have Russell Grant, who is hurt for a week, and Alex Roberts, who is hurt for 8. So that's definitely not good with the dislocated hip for Grant and fractured foot for Roberts. Hopefully they'll be back and up to their normal selves. So now we'll head over to the Wave, and we'll check out who's starting for the Wave this week in this NFC East divisional matchup. And here we have the Wave. Their starting quarterback is Kerry Norris, who is a 73 overall, and their starting halfback is Denario Bray, who is a 92 overall, hoping to break some tackles and get a lot of touchdowns and big yards this week. And the fullback here today, we have Deshaun Grant, who is a 52 overall. And the wide receivers today, the starting wide receivers are Zanell Gates and Bryant Diaz, both 94 overall, hoping to catch some touchdown passes from their quarterback. And Austin Evan is the slot receiver, hoping to do the same, get some yards. Jason Rogers is a starting tight end, 98 overall, who is going to be wanting to do the same, just as the other receivers on this team. And believe it or not, he's a very good blocking tight end as well, so he's going to be protecting the quarterback too. So now we'll go on to the left tackles, the offensive line that is going to be doing the same. Brendan Honeycutt, 79 overall. And the left guard, Zach Walker, who is an 86 overall, currently hot. And here we have Brendan Keller, who is a 98 overall. So they have a pretty good offensive line as of up to this point, because we have Cooper Hill here, who is a 66 overall. That's not as great as his other teammates on the offensive line. But here, Cody Cochran, who's a 96. So they basically have a pretty good offensive line to protect their quarterback. Now moving on to defense, the left end, Austin Hubbard, who is at 89, and their right end, Jared Jones, who is actually hurt. We'll check injuries in just a minute, who is a 96 overall. So Asfa Williams will be getting the starting nod this week, 82 overall. Their defensive tackles, Kobe Sheed and Follow Bailey, they are a 4-3 defense, so we'll be seeing playing time from these guys. And the left outside linebacker is Spencer Gibson, 83 overall. The middle linebacker starting is Demonte Dunning, who is actually cold right now, so hopefully he could get off his cold streak and play some good football. And Katwan Bradley, who is a 49 overall rookie right outside linebacker. So hopefully he'll play better than he's rated. Definitely want to see that. And Storm Crawford and Tavon Justice are the two starting cornerbacks, 91 and 85 overall. The free safety here today is Kerry Lockett, who is actually hurt, so he's not going to be playing this week, but Kobe Clayton will, the 59 overall free safety rookie. And the strong safety here, we have Sheriff Bradley, who's a 58 overall. So that's definitely not one of the better ratings for strong safeties, but hopefully he'll be able to make some plays. Kalon Benson is the 97 overall kicker, who is very good with his accuracy and kick power as well. And Tyler Pickett, the 79 overall punter. The kick returning specialists this week are going to be Bryant Diaz and Denario Bray, same thing for punt returning. And the kickoff to start guy is going to be their kicker, Kalen Benson, and their long snapper is going to be the third string tight end, Wayman Belton. And their third down running back is Doran Miles, of course. So now we'll head to their player roles and see what these players are expected to do this week. Excuse me, let me just get to the wave. And here we go. So Gates is a go-to guy and an offensive playmaker. Kick return specialist is Diaz, and he is also a go-to guy as well. Bray is injury prone, and Walker is injury prone. Watts is the Iron Man, and Norris is a playoff performer and the franchise quarterback. Jones is injury prone. Cochran is injury prone. And Rogers is the go-to guy. and he is also injury prone. So we see a lot of injury prones on this team, so that's definitely not good. But we also see a lot of offensive playmaker and go-to guys. So that's definitely something you want to see. So it looks like both of these teams have go-to guys, and hopefully we'll be seeing a great game this week, as was the game last week by the Junipers and the Killer Bees. So now we'll see who's hurt on the wave. We have Ben Ingram, who's hurt for 2 weeks with a broken jaw. Isaiah Welch, who was hurt for 4 weeks with a fractured toe. The free safety Kier Lockett is hurt for 8 weeks with a broken forearm, and a herniated disc for Gerard Jones. He's going to be out for the longest time, 9 weeks. So that's got to hurt a lot, and hopefully they'll be back and better than ever. So, thanks for watching this pregame show for the JFL, the Long Island Lions, and the Orlando Wave, and we'll see you week 2.